Hello, it is Jacinta Mpali Nkana. In this video today, I'll be sharing with you 10 things that if you do diligently and consistently, you are going to be broke. Like if you are so determined to be broke, these are the things for you. These are the tips for you. You see, there are so many times that we focus, when we just focus on how to move forward and what to do to break through and how to heal our minds and how to achieve prosperity. But we also need to be aware of the things that retard us from moving forward. Because you could be doing the right thing forward, but if you're also doing things to retard your progress, then you'll be like standing on a seesaw or sitting on a rocking chair. You're doing something, but actually you're not moving. You're not moving towards your dreams. So if we can only identify those things that keep us from moving forward, that keep the stories that we build in, we create in our minds, that make us comfortable in our little hills, then we can know how to, let them go and then move forward towards achieving our goals. Because you know what they say, that what you know won't kill you. When you know the enemy, it's easy for you to devise the right tools and techniques to fight this enemy. So without further, the first thing that you will do that will guarantee you failure, that you will fail, like it's guaranteed, it's not having a plan. If you don't have a plan for what you want to achieve, for what you're going to do, if you don't know if you don't have a strategy, if you don't even know where you're going, which things are all included in the plan, you are definitely preparing yourself for failure. So not having a plan will really throw you under the bus. So if you want to fail, don't have a plan. And I mean any plan, however small it is. If you don't have a plan, you're destined to fail. And then the second thing that will make you fail is self-pity. Oh my God, we've all failed. Everybody has gone through certain things. Everybody has a story to tell. But there are so who get stuck in the past and promote their stories, and they have all these convictions why they tell themselves these stories that have already failed and it's all me, and people don't like me, and they just remain in that vibration of self-pity. And with self-pity, you redact your drive, your enthusiasm to move forward. So if you really want to fail, just dwell in self-pity. I guarantee you that you'll be close to failure. Tip number 3 is not even a tip. The bad thing that will get you to fail is the fear of failure. You see, when you fail so many times, it hurts. Every time you fail, it really hurts. And you could have failed yesterday and you went through that experience, but if you fail today, it will still hurt. But I'm here to tell you that the more you fail, the more it becomes normal. The more, it's not that you really get accustomed to failing, but you learn that failure is not really failure. Failure is that just an indication that you probably did something the wrong way, or maybe you did it at the wrong time. There are things that you didn't do that you were supposed to do, or there are things that you did that you weren't supposed to do. So it's a learning experience. But sometimes we all dwell in this failure, in this story, and we are so scared of moving forward because we don't want to go through that experience of loss. So if you don't want to succeed, if you want to remain broke, you just continue fearing failure. And then the definitely guarantee you brokenness is if you don't exercise. Listen, we need to be in good physical conditions in order to wake up in the morning with enthusiasm, in order to have the physicality, the energy to help us go through the day with focus. When you're healthy, you have an asset that is going to help you move along and pursue any dreams that you want. But if you're lazy and you don't exercise and you're gaining all this weight, it drowns you down as well. So you have so many other things that are not working out, and then you also can't move, and you can't really do much with your body. Your body is screaming for help. So if you don't exercise, you're definitely destined for failure. And exercise as small as walking or biking or even doing yoga or something. But if you really want to fail, don't exercise. And then the other that people do, we all do, to promote failure is focusing on Facebook. Yes, I love Facebook. I use it for my business. But there are people who just promote Facebook beyond anything. They can't even do anything else. They just sit down on Facebook. That little time they have that they could use to maybe read a book or research on a product or project, they're on Facebook. So without even explaining much on that issue, if you really want to fail, sign up on Facebook, befriend a lot of people, and continue checking all the updates and liking everything, spending a lot of time on that. You will definitely fail. And then the other thing that will help you to fail is video games. Yes, oh my god, people play video games day in and day out. Like, you come from work and you hate your job and you hate everything around you, and you just drill and just go into the video games and you play video games until you fall asleep, and you do this repetitively, so it becomes a routine. And if you do that for a year without doing anything else other than doing video games, trust me, you're going to lose your job, or you're going to continue hating your job. You're not going to progress. You are going to fail. And then the other thing that will help you to really fail is getting hooked on television. Television programming is to program you, and of late, every time I travel, I get to watch a little bit of television, and there is a show going on, and every 5 minutes there is an advertisement. So television into like an advertising channel. They are programming us to buy things that we don't even need. And if you're so hung up on your television, there is nothing else that you're going to do, because these programs are designed to get you hooked. And programs means that they are designed to program you into buying and getting hooked onto what other people are doing, enjoying other people's dreams and being entertained by other people's dreams instead of your dreams. And there is with watching a little bit of television here and there, but instead of focusing on it every time you're free, focus on it, like watch television as a reward. But if you really, really want to fail, watch television in all your free time, and I guarantee you will move backward. And then the other thing that will really help you fail is with the wrong people. Let me tell you, if you're always with people who are always complaining, or people who are always bringing you down, or people who are always telling you what's wrong or what could go wrong, who are sharing their stories of limitation, and who are telling you their mode of the world and focused on the politics and who is doing what is wrong, people who are always blaming everybody else but themselves, it doesn't matter how strong you are, mirror neurons will soon step in, and you are going to be like these people. Because in my culture, actually it's not culture, they say that birds of the same feathers flock together. But in my culture, there is another saying that if you go where they eat certain types of meat, you're definitely going to learn how to eat those types of meats. So if you're with negative people who don't promote you, help you grow and progress, people who are always negative, trust me, you're going to be like them sooner than later. Well, there you have it. Hang around with the wrong people. And then the other thing that is going to help you fail is having reasons. And this is really also related to self-pity and running all these stories in your mind, limiting you. But if you have so many reasons why you shouldn't take action, every time you're supposed to take action, or every time you know that you're supposed to be doing something, but you come up with a reason why you can't do it. I'm so tired, I'm so sick, it's raining, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too windy, I can't drive, I hate traffic. Like, every time you're supposed to do something that is going to help you move forward, you find more reasons if you want to fail, and I guarantee you that those reasons will lead you where you want: failure. And the last thing that is going to help you fail, it's not the last thing, there are many more, but I just came up with these 10: procrastination. So if you're not an action taker, if you don't get things done, if you don't have a to-do list, if you don't have discipline, if you don't push yourself, if you're not inspired, if you don't have your why, if you don't have a plan, you are going to procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate, and then begin blaming everyone and everything out of yourself. because you don't want to take action. So procrastination is definitely going to help you fail. So the 10 things in a nutshell are: number one, fear of failure. Just fear to fail all the time and don't take action. Number two, self-pity. Just feel so sorry for yourself all the time. Guarantee you won't succeed. Number three, have a plan. Don't draw any plan. Don't have to-do lists. Don't have budgets. Just go, blindly, like going in some place without a GPS, and you will end up somewhere. Most probably failure. And then number four, lack of exercise. Don't exercise. Just eat. Just eat all the bad food. Don't move. Don't do yoga. Don't even move your legs, or don't even move your eyes. Just move your mouth, and you will definitely fail. Number five, play a lot of video games. Like, play a lot of video games. Number six, just get hooked on Facebook. Number seven, I'm a couch potato and watch lots of television. Number eight, hang out with the wrong people. People who make you feel so bad every time you hang around them. People who gossip and who complain about everything. Number nine, find reasons for why you're not moving forward. Like, always have reasons handy to help you and protect your indecision to move forward with your plans, if you don't even have any. Number 10, procrastinate as much as you can. Now, I know this appears sarcastic, but I know that if you're the kind of person I know you are, you have identified these 10 things on the list, and you're going to start going through, the way you do things, the way you make decisions, and the way you go through the day. And if you identify any of these things that happen to be in your day schedule, knock them out. And I guarantee you, if you avoid any of these things and instead do the opposite things, like fear failure but move forward, don't pity yourself, like do opposite and become disciplined and develop a plan and become consistent and get focused and hang around with the right people and get things done, then I guarantee that you will avoid failure. Brokenness you might not get a whole lot of money, but you get the satisfaction of achieving the goals you want to achieve, and most importantly, being purposeful. Now, thank you so much for watching. Tune in for next week for more tips of self-empowerment, personal development, counseling, prosperity, and mind power. In the interim, I'm sending you God's love and light.